welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. And for those who have not subscribed yet, please click subscribe below. So today, it's actually a very interesting topic. It's about online dating. And I have interviewed Gord. He is going to share his experiences in different online dating services. And mind you, some are really quite funny and some are something that we should learn from it or watch out for. So this is just part one. There will be part two of it. If you're going to ask me which online dating service I highly recommend, I do recommend Christian Filipina, and I have put the link below. There's the link below in the description box. Go ahead and try to explore through that link. And the unique thing about this Christian Filipina is they actually have customer service, or they actually have someone to assist you if you need help. But this is only for those who are looking for a serious relationship. One of these days, I'm going to interview one of the staffs of Christian Filipina to help us understand better of how to use the site and also why they are the best dating service around. So get ready to listen to Gord's experiences in online dating. And if you have any experience also to share, don't hesitate to type in the comments box, because maybe we also need to learn from your own experiences, especially in online dating. So enjoy!
First question. What do you think of online dating? Is it really based on your experience and other people's, if you heard from them or from their experiences, is it really helpful for single people out there?
Absolutely. Yeah, the best I can do here is share my own experiences, Leah, and I've had some good experiences.
Good, yeah.
Some bad experiences, and some funny experiences, and I have to stress anything that I am going to say is strictly my own experiences and my own opinions based on those experiences. I came to the Philippines, or I started coming to the Philippines about 13, 14 years ago.
Okay.
And when I did, I went on online dating sites, and then I come here to meet a girl and explore the country. And the first few times I came here, I was disappointed in terms of the person that I thought I was meeting was, there was just nothing there, and it's not necessarily that they were lying to me or anything, but just there's nothing like the real life experience to tell whether there's a connection between two people, in my opinion, what I've seen.
Okay.
I think the third or the fourth time I came here, I met a woman, Shirley, and I fell in love, and I knew that right away. And Shirley and I had a what I consider a great relationship for over 8 years. And I met her online, so I'd have to say that that it works, and I also know a lot of other people that we run into a lot of foreigners with Filipino wives and girlfriends who have met online, and they have great relationships.
Yes.
So short answer to that is yes. Online dating is certainly a viable tool to meet someone and develop a relationship.
Okay.
Next question.
What do you think are if there are do's and don'ts for online dating? If there are
Anecdotes?
any do's or don'ts?
Oh, do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. English is my second language, so the do's and don'ts.
I think it's important. It was important for me, and it's anytime, not just online dating, any dating, is to fully understand what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yes, how can you find something if you don't know what it is you're looking for? And for me, what I guess considered a playboy when I was younger or whatever.
Of course, there's those.
Yeah. And I'm way past that stage. And I'm also, I guess, fortunate that I've had to look inside myself at certain points in my life and find out who I was and become happy with who I was.
That's important.
And I find it difficult to be able to have a relationship with somebody if I'm not happy with who I am.
Yes.
So I think those are the two do's, you know, before you even get involved in any online dating, is to know what you're looking for and to be comfortable in yourself, so that you're not, you know, you're not just taking anything just because you're afraid that you're going to end up with nothing, you know. And I think that's the frame of mind that I am in as somebody that's looking to get into a relationship, or potentially looking to get in a relationship. Number one, know what I want. Number two, be comfortable enough to walk away and to be able to see the red flags. I think what we do as men, and probably women too, is that if we're operating on fear, you know, fear I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life.
Yes, and mostly, you know, I don't want to be alone, so
yeah. Well, and the other thing is, when you're coming here in the Philippines, let's be honest, and I'm trying to say that not from an arrogant standpoint. It's different for us men, as older men. Back where I come in from Canada, 60-year-old man has no options, you know, or very, very limited options.
Okay.
And we're kind of put out to pasture, you know, okay, you're over the hill. And so our options for a relationship are very, very, very limited back in the West. Then we show up here, or go on an online dating site, and you get 100 messages from all these young, beautiful women, you know, and you go, wow, okay. And that, you know, I got to be honest with you, I got to be careful. I've had to be careful that that doesn't go to my head, you know. Arrogance. Okay, now I'm a rock star, and now I can treat everybody like crap. I'm past that stage in my life. You know, I did that when I was younger. Now it's as important to me to treat somebody with respect and understand that they have feelings too. So not play games with them, you know, and not be arrogant, not be disrespectful. So I think that kind of frames up the initial decision and how to approach online dating. Is, for me, understand what I want, you know, what I'm looking for. I'm looking for true love. Other guys might be looking for sex. Other guys might be looking for companionship, somebody to take care of them. They'll take care of the financial stuff. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not judging that. It's, you know, if that's what they want, if a person's just looking for somebody to take care of them, and the woman is just looking, you know, the man's looking for somebody to take care of him physically and emotionally, and the woman's looking for a man to take care of financially.
It's
cool. Yeah, you know, there's no judgment at all. That's what you want. If you're just looking for sex, there's plenty of that around for sure. And for me, I don't need a relationship. I don't need a woman in my life. If I'm going to have a woman in my life, it's because she brings me joy, happiness, you know, and I bring her joy and happiness. And for me, that's true love. And if I don't find true love, I'm just not interested.
Okay.
Excuse me. So that's where I come from when I get involved in the online dating scene. So do's and don'ts, the practical do's and don'ts. Consider there are 3 different classifications, I guess, you know, for lack of a better word, classification.
Okay.
So let's start with the first one, okay? The scammers.
The scammers, yes.
And the scammers are pretty easy to identify. There's a lot of red flags. When I say easy to identify is if you're not, if you want to see them, you can see them. Okay. If you want to ignore them, then you ignore them at your own peril.
Okay.
So the different types of scammers are, first of all, gays. I'm nothing against gays, but I'm not looking for a gay.
Okay.
And you'll find that there's a lot of people a lot of women that who aren't who they say they are, whether or not they're really gay or they're just not who they say they are. And I could show you. I'll show you some interesting things later on, but the first thing is they'll usually try and get you off the site as quickly as possible, because the site, if they start asking you for money, then you can report them and they'll get kicked off the site. So the first thing they're going to try and do is get you off the site. So they'll very first thing, I'm not here too often. Let's talk on Skype or WhatsApp or Telegram or something like that. So that will usually be their first move, is to get you right off the site.
Okay.
And then okay, well, let's exchange pictures. And I've had the chance to get quite a few celebrities since I've been here. And that's, so they'll send you pictures, and you don't have to be that technologically adept. Do a reverse image search, and you find out, oh, so you're a celebrity, and you can find the pictures that they sent you are, stock photos from some celebrity online.
My gosh.
So that's immediately delete. Then of course the big thing is, okay, let's video chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no loan. I have, my phone doesn't work. Okay. But if you send me money, I'll get, I'll get loan, or I'll get, so that's where it is. If they don't want a video chat, delete. Simple as that.
Okay.
There's 100 different excuses why they can't video chat, or there's no internet here, whatever. If they don't want a video chat, then 99% of the time they're just not who they say they are.
Okay.
So
that's a very good point.
The other thing that, and I've been burnt by this, and this is a little bit of an interesting story, is one woman wanted, okay, well, let's talk on Facebook Messenger. So I gave her my Messenger, and the next thing you know, she photoshopped my face onto some naked pictures. And she took some pictures that were on my Facebook account and photoshopped. Yeah, and then she had all my Facebook friends. Of course, I'm gonna send these naked pictures to everybody on your. So at first I said, I don't care. Go ahead and do it. It's interesting pictures.
I didn't receive that.
Yeah. So but then I thought, something. Let's get a sting here. So because I know some people in the cyber crimes unit here.
Okay.
And so what we did is I said, okay, please don't send those around. How much money do you need?
Okay.
And so we set it up to that I would send them some money.
Okay.
And I said, I played a little bit dumb, and they wanted Gcash, all sorts on Tracecoast. The only thing I can do is send you from Palawan Pawn Shop. I'll send you some money. So we did, and the cops were there waiting for him. So and it was two gay guys, fancy that. So it's, I guess the moral of that story is be very, very careful who you let into your life.
Yes.
And is there a bad, you'll meet a lot of bad actors online for sure. And so I don't share my personal information
Yeah.
with anybody until I get to know them.
Okay, that's good.
So the scammers. Okay, here's another interesting story.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, this woman sent me pictures, and I mean, they were nice. You know, she was a beautiful, beautiful woman, and we had video online talks. And
Okay.
very beautiful woman, but so I said, well, I was just happened to be passing through Cebu, and I said, oh, I called her up and said, well, why don't we just meet? And within 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, within 5 seconds, it was a trans lady. So, and you know, and I mean, like, until you meet in person.
So you're able to look. Okay, question.
Yeah.
You were not able to detect it.
There were red flags. There were red flags. Okay. Yeah.
Your gaydar.
Okay, I have to admit there were. There were definitely red flags. Okay, that voice is a little bit low there, you know, and the man hands, you know,
But you're hoping that it's
well, yeah, you know, I said, well, let's nothing lost just by. But I mean, I had to sneak out to the bathroom through the. I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Go at the back door. And again, it's not. Nothing against trans people, but that's not what I want.
Yeah.
And if you're dishonest with me about that, you know, if the person had been honest with me, I'd say, thank you very much, I wish you the best.
The thing is, you're clear about what you want and in the site, in the profile, right? And then still, there are still some who try to...
Oh, yeah, 100%, 100%. Just as a... final conclusion with the scammers, those red flags are there if we choose to see them.
I like that, if you choose to see them.
Yeah, and it gets back to the whole thing that, again, without saying that without arrogance, is that older white men here, you know, they kind of have rock star status, and I'm not trying to, again, no arrogance involved in that, but we're put in a position that we're not used to, and we have to remember that there are plenty of women out there. Choose wisely. Don't choose because we are afraid we are going to be alone for the rest of our lives, because we don't have to be. Just take your time. Okay, on to the next ones. These are the dangerous ones.
Do you have a deal breaker, like for a relationship deal breaker? Like you already put out there your what you want, but then do you have a specific deal breaker?
Honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah, or dishonesty. That's a deal breaker. And then that's just a personal thing. If I can't trust somebody, then I don't want to be in a relationship with them. And so dishonesty is a deal breaker for me.
How would you be able to get to know that a person is honest right on this spot? You can't do it on the spot, right?
Okay, and I'm going to tell you something. Maybe we'll just skip that for now. I'll explain to you my things, like the third one is, you know, the true love, what I'm looking for and all that. Let's talk about the wolves in sheep's clothing here. And these are the dangerous ones. These are the women that, for them, they are. It's a financial thing, you know, and they're looking to become rich, you know, and they are using their looks to entrap a man into a bad relationship with eventual marriage and eventually taking his life savings. You know, that is, and there are women out there, and those are the dangerous ones. And usually how to spot these women is they're not going to ask you for money. They're going to give you a sad story, or you know, they'll, you know, maybe you'll be chatting with them, they'll look sad, and, well, what's wrong, honey? And oh, it's my electricity is going to be cut off, and they won't ask you for money.
But
they will not ask.
Directly, emotionally.
They're playing on your knight in shining armor complex. Oh, what can I do? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, honey, I'll get that. How much money do you need? Oh, I don't know. It's, I don't want to ask you and all that. And that's a big red flag is the whole trying to play on your emotional vulnerabilities, or it's there will be one problem after another problem, and only money can solve it. But I'm not going to ask you for that, honey. And those, those are the dangerous ones, Leah. And some of them are good. But again, you can see that if you allow yourself to see that. And I'm actually going through one of those right now. So, and I'll explain that to you in a little bit more detail. Those are the ones you've got to be real careful of. Okay. Yeah. And on to the true love now.
Yes.
Okay. And just to explain.